What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Jonny here, and today we got a very special stream, guys. Very special stream. What's up, Bearded Cyanide? Disco Elysium. Elysium? I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Is out. And I honestly can't wait to jump into this madness and see what he has to offer. So I hope you're equipped for this journey, because it's probably gonna be pretty crazy. What's up, Danny? How are we doing, guys? Cheers. Also, guys. You see this? This is the first piece of my new streaming rig. Recently, we kind of upgraded my gaming PC with a Ryzen 3700X, and here's another Ryzen 3700X for my streaming rig because it's amazing, okay? And I also got the same board because I love it. It's the X570 Tai Chi from ASRock. Amazing. So my streaming PC gonna be equipped with this bad boy. The rest of the components are coming in tomorrow, and I'll try to do a build video on it. So Danny, to answer your question, if everything goes according to plan, the components arrive tomorrow, the new case as well, and super excited. So if everything goes super well, tomorrow night for the stream time, everything is gonna be fucking ready in the new rig, and it's gonna be amazing. So I'll keep you posted. Like I say, I'll try to shoot a video of the build, but it is a bit tricky to do. So anyways, sorry to bother with, to, you know, bore you with that, but I've been waiting for a long time to get the streaming rig that I needed to do kind of the top quality that you see in places like Co-Carnage's stream and that kind of thing. So super excited. Enough with that. Let's get into it. Are you guys ready for this? You better be, because it's kickoff time. Let's go. We're back. What's up, Michelle? Cheers to your health. I'm having some oolong orange blossom tea. Look at this. Look at that color. Yeah. That's the ticket, everybody. That's the ticket. It's going very well, Michelle. I was just telling the guys that if everything goes well tomorrow, I'm doing my new streaming PC build with the 3700X. This is my jazz hands excitement. Can you guess which top I'm wearing tonight? I mean, I don't have a breakdown of all the tops you have access to. Unless, is it no top at all? That's a trap question. Don't answer! Let's get into it, boys. New game. By the way, just a heads up. I haven't played at all. So if my camera is obtrusive to some of the game elements, we'll take a second to adjust it, or I can just turn it off. So we'll, you know, bear with us as we figure things out here. We're gonna jump into it. Oh, straight away we're hit with options. Decisions. Oh. We could be a thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Straight up, let's talk about the stats. We got 4 basic... No, you're wearing the Basil top? Let's go. Did you hear that, buddy? Basil is excited. He is pleased. Anyways, so we got 4 basic stats here, okay? Intelligence. Psy, I imagine that's like psychology. physical, I think. Like, no, psi is probably maybe. Okay, I'm not gonna guess. I think they're gonna break it down later on. So let's just kind of get into it here. The other classes are sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world with his through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Or create your own. You know, in these games, I'm very keen on taking one of the pre-made characters because typically the game is modeled around the 3 archetypes or whatever number of archetypes. So I'm very keen on taking one of these. Right now, I was kind of feeling sensitive, maybe. But we could also go with dumb. What do you guys think? How's it going, ODM? Welcome back. Cheers. I would like to be intelligent as well, but I think for this playthrough, I'm leaning towards these two more and more. So I think we'll start physical, and then we'll level up intelligence to level it out. Let's go dumb. It's gonna be fun. How's everybody doing today? The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I'm thinking we can try the camera down there, because there's going to be some text coming up. Let me know if the little... I think I'm going to take a second here to... I can show you how this works in the back end here. Turn off that little alert reminder there, because I think that's going to be a bit obtrusive. It'll just be a few seconds here. Let's get physical. Okay, so I use Stream Elements for all of my alerts. I'm very pleased with it so far. And all we gotta do is go in here. And I think it's called Feeds, and we wanna hide that. We should see that straight away. Alright. Cool. Let's get on with it.
Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wow. Straight away, this is pretty dark. This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
Where is the kitty? I don't know, actually. I don't know where Basil is. I think he's sleeping in my bedroom. Or he thinks of it as his bedroom, of course. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi. Let's go.
All right. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop, keep singing.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Open your eyes. Very nice. That's how you want to wake up. With your naked ass up. In the virtual one, you don't see... Oh, sorry, you don't see the virtual kitty? Come on, let's refresh it. I'll have to check it out later, ODM. I think it might be the website is having some issues. On the plus side, there is some actual UI stuff going on there, so we probably want to keep that free. Yeah, we'll fix it for next stream. Hold tab to highlight. Very nice. I think we want to go bare legs with a jacket. What do you guys think? Oh, take the tie. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other ends in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Straight away we got some weird stuff going on. Okay, so apparently we have a high chance of this working. Savoir faire. And that's a perk, I think. Success. You swoop up and catch up the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Pull on the light bulb. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Okay, turn it off. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking into a halt. Very nice. Did we pick up the necktie? Yeah, we do have the tie. What's up, Juke? How's it going? Nicholas, didn't see you come in. How you doing today? Wasn't able to stick around for the whole stream yesterday, but finished watching after work. I saw you were thinking of doing a Halloween-themed stream. Have you ever played Layers of Fear? I have not. Thank you for the suggestion. I will check it out, my friend. And welcome back. What's up, News? How are we doing today, guys? Let's get ready to do this. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I don't think we need pants. But can we get a vote in chat? 1 for pants, 2 for no pants? Empty cassette. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. Okay. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Can we not play the tape in that player there? Okay. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Indeed. Looks like we got a shirt. Let's look at the mirror. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. How you doing? How you doing, chat? Really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand toward the surface of the mirror, Inland Empire. We got a success on a roll, apparently. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. Better not to know and leave. Remember, we're dumb, so we're gonna roleplay as kind of a dumb physical guy, I guess. Take the shoes. I don't remember the last time I played a kind of point and click game, but really it's not your typical adventure. It's a pretty deep RPG. You must value your privacy. Okay, well, okay. Do you know what? We'll grab the pants. You've convinced me. Perception, hearing. You hear a jiggle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. Perception, sight. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. Very good. I am unsure of this game. It's certainly very weird. Too much reading for me already. Not a great reader. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Hello, officer.
How you doing? The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. As in 1951? Klasje? Is that how you pronounce her name? I also forgot to see what you voted for, pants or no pants. I think there was a draw on that, so. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. How you doing? Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. No. Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. The young woman shakes her head slowly. Okay, Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir?
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time? So we've been here for a long time? Until you go out on the street. Yeah, I think pants was the right choice.
You've been here
all
for
this
3
time?
days. On official police business, no less.
Dude, 3 days? Let's get some more tea for this. Very nice. And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion. Oh, we have a very low percentage of achieving that. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Could it be because of your drinking? She raises an eyebrow. Cigarette sizzles. We should get going.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
You know what? I'm digging the voice acting. Pretty good so far. Reaction speed. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need, the need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes. Before you go, I have some questions for you. What is it that they have against the police here? The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough, at least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. Where exactly is here? Where am I? What's up, Swamp Donkey? How you doing, man? Yeah, Carrick did a gift bomb, and it was pretty crazy. You still had the boxers on, so no law breaking. At work doing the thing. Good stuff. Is this your lunch break? You're in a hostel, sir. No, where are we? Where in the world? We're in Revachol. Revachol? Should that mean something to me? By the way, guys, I recognize maybe the camera is a bit bothersome. Do you want me to try to move it around a bit? Let's see. That's gonna block our character. So maybe there isn't any like great place for it. We'll try to have it up here for a bit. Very little to no consideration from the game developers towards my my camera here. I shouldn't be, but saw you streaming, had to stop by and say hi. Thank you, man. Top left appears okay. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but we'll work with it for now. Tell me, is it 1951 now? It's 51. What century? The current century. And what is that? What number? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one. That is ridiculous. How many centuries have there been then? Civilization has existed for 18,000 years, sir. Okay, so 1851 then? What's so funny? You're right, her expression turned serious. There is nothing funny about civilization. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? There was the usual ruckus, she shrugs, loud disco music. Disco Elysium music. Top left is good. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the bottom, and I don't want to cover it with my mug. Heard some major pounding going on. Loud disco music. Oh yes, various artists, ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Oh, were huge where I came from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, that's what she said. But we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. What happened? A slow, sad song started playing like organ music on repeat that went on for quite a while. Some of the time you were yelling along to it. Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church. Gained experience. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, what else? That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. When you say wounded, do you mean That in a cool way, like a wild beast? Yes, it was very cool. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. That's so me. A window was smashed, the tape player probably, the song stopped, and furniture too, a real destructathon. There was screaming, then I think you passed out. Was there anything else? There was, I think you screamed that you didn't want this to be this type of animal. Anymore, I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. Pain threshold. Sounds like you were in some real fundamental pain there, muscle man. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. She nods, and that was it.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you. Smallest of small. What's up, Idbarit? Welcome back. I always have my conversations while facing a door. Yes. That seemed a little weird. Can we examine the cigarette? Uh-huh. You need to rub your chin like you're a true detective, and then squint your eyes like, uh-huh. Whenever we find clues. Electrochemistry. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. The what now? Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, and then smoke them all. I should not. No, that's a double negative. I see what... I'll think about it. Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. That's my head talking to me. I should have that looked at. Oh, man. Smoke it, says the swamp donkey. New task. Find smokes and smoke them. Plus, smoking gives them massive bonuses. Okay. Is the door open? No. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. The one you smoke right after a great steak dinner. Juicy AF. The game does look cool, yeah. The art style is just enchanting. I would agree, Idbarit. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics should be. What kind of Stop everything. What kind of pussy sings with lyrics? Oh wait, it's a karaoke? Okay. I'll give it to you. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Hello, sir. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind a counter inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance. Then he looks down again. Empathy. There was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Are you... No, maybe we can go with... Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Do I detect some sarcasm in that? Karaoke? Karaoke. Look, I'm sorry, Swamp Donkey, okay? That I didn't nail that. I apologize. So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero? No, you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
You had to make it weird, Swamp Donkey. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Right. What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Look at stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and dry mugs. One of its wings is broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Perception. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Stercorarius Skua." That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Do you know what? I'll give you that one, Swamp Donkey. Plucking at the bird does sound a bit obscene. He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket, is tapping his foot on the door.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Okay, not very helpful. Inland Empire. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. My soul is immense. Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through the PA system. By other people. Half-light. Whether they like it or not, ram it up their ears. Says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself. What should I sing? You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Of course, that'll really get a gauge on my soul. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. New task. Sing karaoke. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Okay. We can do that. Do it. We will. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising from the surface. Can I just take this? Yeah. The menu has been wiped clean. The only word Monday... only the word Monday is written on it. Inside, you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors opened 4 p.m. Hello, lady.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay, so that's my colleague. And what is this? This royal pinball machine is unplugged. The plot thickens. So the main character is clearly a well-adjusted member of society. Yes. To the best of our knowledge. A spectacled. That's not a word. That means he's wearing glasses, right? A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for you. For someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Perception. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles on your blazer. I see. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I guess I must be. You realize he's waiting for your name. Pretty low chance of inventing our name. We can try it. Oh, check failed. Okay. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Oh man. It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it. Say it. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well.
He doesn't even process what you just said, just moves on. As Jonny pours more tea into his cup and dramatically presses the spacebar to continue the dialogue.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him, not toward the cafeteria manager? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It
Right.
also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At
interview?
the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I get the feeling we don't know what the fuck we're doing as a police officer. Oh yeah, I have, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Completely.
Completely? Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
What's up, Barabbas? I hope you enjoy the narration. There's a lot of reading here. Hope you're doing well, man. Also, Barabbas, here's my CPU we were talking about earlier. I just arrived now. No.
So the body is still in the tree?
Yes. Empathy. This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obviously he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
This is, my dude, the Ryzen 7 3700X. Give you a sweet close-up of that bad boy there. The case and rest of the components are coming in tomorrow. The build happens tomorrow. Oh yeah. Physical instrument? What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree. Alright, let's get going. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Tutorial agent. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on it. Fake ass cop. Let's go. I dig it already, man. There is a lot of reading. I hope you guys are okay with that. But I'm digging the music, loving the art. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Very nice. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you?
I have some questions
Of
for
course.
you.
What can I help you with?
You've played a ton of games like this. I haven't played a ton, actually. I'm really keen. Looks like a really deep, interesting RPG too. What is this fuck the police business? Excuse me, she doesn't understand. This street sign says, "Fuck the police." Oh, she cranes her neck. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. What about the other sign, "Pigs go home"? I don't know anything about that either. Okay. No need to worry. The lieutenant steps in. We're not saying you did. Okay, well, I didn't. Can we get some directions? Since the street sign's messed up, she nods. Okay, what do you need? I'm looking for a dead body. Oh, that. She points north. Empathy. She's relieved someone has come for it, finally. Very good. What is up in the north? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements, not a lot really. What's in the east? The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. She shrugs. A frit store too? Crazy Canuck, welcome, what's up? It's basically a 40-hour choose-your-own-adventure book. That's the thing, I never read choose-your-own-adventure books as a kid, so I'm really interested in trying it out. It's it's very interesting. I think that the combat that it has is more like a dialect thing. More like a conversational thing, like a conflict, not really like a violent encounter. What's in the south? Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast. But it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. What is on the other side of the canal? Just the coast. There's a little fishing village there and a fish market, but that got closed down ages ago. Shake it off, you seem to be under some kind of cold spell. Thanks, that's all for now. Of course, I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove. Interfacing? If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy. One more thing, can I borrow your gloves? Sure, keep them, I have another pair. Okay. Half-light. Really? Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance? Thank you. She was very serviceable. Serviceable? No, that's sexual. That's not what I meant. Time to naked talk. Ha! What's up, Carrick? Good man. There was a real debate as to whether or not we should go out to the street without our pants, Carrick. And the pants option won. A glossy magazine. Most able-bodied man, all natty edition. Jump Jams. A populaire musique mag.
Welcome to Revachol.
Only one real answer? I'm sorry to disappoint you. Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed at you, it's addressed at Kim. Who the fuck is Kim? Why? Oh, our partner. I forget his name is Kim. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Ravachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Ravachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Okay, I don't really want to deal with this, so let's just move on, right? Cheers, buddy. Yeah. What is that? Friet. Well, let's check it out. John is like, F you, moving on. Listen, man, life's too short for that shit. Some flowers. Yellow roses. Dozens of them. Tulips, too. I wouldn't be able to tell, like, the different types of plants and shit. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Very observant. How you
Welcome
doing?
to Friet. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Great. You sold me. Conceptualization. Fucking hell. That's a hard word. What's that magazine she's reading? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
Yes. I mean, well, what do you mean? Are there 2 magazines you're reading right now and I'm only seeing one? What?
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I would like to see what's on her shelves. Oh, man. That is a sexy visor. I don't know, man. Doesn't quite do it for me. Composure. Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode. Mood? Featured on page 34. This speaks to you. I approve of this. Very futuristic. She pops her raspberry-flavored bubble gum and nods. Composure. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile. Let's proceed.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
So can you take your clothes off right now? Oh man, no, I don't know. We can try. We can try to go pants off on her. And gauge her reaction, right? You can? Let's do it, man. We can't do it mid-dialogue, can we? We would have to wait. Okay. Can you tell me anything about the dead body? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... How did I do? How long has it been up there? I don't know, really long? Thanks. What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry, the lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? Okay, thank you for no help. Cheers. How do I remove my pants? Let's see. Equip the yellow gloves for maximum creep effect. Unequip the pants. Look, the pants have like a minus, you know? Get away, get out. Get out with the pants. If I talk to her...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Okay, she doesn't recognize the fact that I'm pantless. And the socks with the garters on it. Let's go. That's how you do it, man. You know, if you're a police officer, you need to stand out. You can't just blend in, you know? People need to understand you're the law.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot. He's also the fattest and has seen better days in general. And oddly screechy for a man of his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here. Also, again, pretty fat.
Here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down?
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
This is what I've come to expect from Jonny. Take enough before get any real spoilers. Take it easy, crazy Canuck. Good seeing you. I'm liking this more and more. It's quite fun. I'll tell you that. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the question. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Joe, shut up. Those are not the questions, right? I have my own questions, sir. So if you don't mind...
We have families to feed, you piece of shit!
Maybe you should cut down on the fucking Snickers bars then and feed your fucking family instead, you fuck. Sorry.
So do we, scab!
Who are all these strike breakers? Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor. I lost interest, right, straight away. I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? Yes. No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of economy. Because they were, he starts bellowing, given a job to do. I've lost interest immediately. Let's continue. Put your underwear on your head. What's up, Citizen Sleep? The Snickers reference was very specific. Yes, you're right. Okay, let's try going a different direction. A foreign car kept in good condition. Wonder if there were any ill feelings towards Snickers. Nah, man. I like Snickers. Take the money. The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there's a warm smile on her face. Excuse me, man. Man. I just call her man. I'm sorry. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask you some questions. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her. Classic. Snap your fingers in front of her face. Wait. Lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay. Okay then. Didn't realize you were the boss. Let's go. A white tank top. So the shirt gives us -1 suggestion, which I don't like, right? Off with the shirt, on with the tank top. Oh my god. We look totally... I mean... What the fuck? Long... long socks. With, like, fucking lizard boots or, like, lizard shoes. Lizard skin shoes. Disco is installing. It's pretty enjoyable so far. I don't know where it's gonna go. It's pretty crazy. Lose the jacket in your set. I'll check what bonuses I get from the jacket. What's up, Potato? Welcome back. Cheers. Horseback Monument. An old monument stands in the middle of a traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who's this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philippe III, the Squanderer. Oh, what a shitty name. Fuck me. You're known as Philippe III, the Squanderer? Fucking hell, man. The greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philippe II, the second. The opulent, father of Philippe IV, the insane. It just gets better and better with generations, right? It goes from the opulent to the squanderer to the insane. Fantastic. Great progression. Perception. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Encyclopedia, very low chance. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay. Sure. Check failure. Can we not? I thought we could retry it. Maybe I misunderstood. What indentations? What do I see? Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass. Around where the heart is. A bullet? Lieutenant, has someone shot the king? Okay. He cleans his glasses before looking up. I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it. What do you think? How are you doing today, Potato? Welcome back, like I said. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice? A practical joke? Gained experience. Why not? He shrugs. What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here. Excuse me, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings. The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings. I'll try to move a little faster with the dialogue, trying to strike a balance there. A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck. There's a lot to look at and people to talk to. Can we get... Yep. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Woke up super duper early again. Disaster. The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. I am the law.
Yes, you are, my man.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries. The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates of the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south, down the road upon days. Cool. Cheers. Let's try heading north, then. Well, I think this is north. I don't have a clear gauge on that. That's okay. Our character is dumb, so I'm happy to coincide with that. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Shivers all around you. Rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. What am I doing? Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. What do I see? Gray sky, like great battleships. Clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. How does it feel? Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You shiver and the city shivers with you. Composure. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol coat or pants. What is in the north? Cape Side apartments, tower blocks, crowd 1, another 4.46 millimeter bullets still lodged in the war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to the waist in the rain. Radios play. And closer to here, a yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath the dead. It's a fucking poet. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. Motherfucker. This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a Freet to the east. They sell them there. Okay, let's go back to the Freet. Oh, you can run. Nice. I thought I might lurk and try to go back to sleep. It's like listening to a bedtime story. So much reading. Yes, yes. I hope it helps. We need to talk to the annoying chick again.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
No, I wanted to buy a thing. How do I buy a thing? Tar machine. 1 bottle, 10 cents. What is this machine? That's the tear machine? Yes, but what is it? She knits her bow, her brow confused. It's a machine for tear, you know? You find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and you put it in the machine, then it gives you money. Oh, cool. Let's do this, swindle. This tear swindle. I see, and how do I pick up tear for the tear machine? You need a bag, I guess? We used to have some, but we gave them all out. She shrugs. Feel free to use it if you find a bag. Great. How do I buy a fucking jacket? Pharmaceuticals. All of that stuff. Can I have +1 health, maybe? So we could buy some stuff. Like, we don't have a lot of money, so I would rather not. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes, too, glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. Electrochemistry, there in the dark green glass. A world of ruby, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth. Wine alcohol, beer alcohol, love alcohol. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. Not right now. Leave. I wish to buy a jacket, or a raincoat in this case. I want to buy a raincoat. We could try stealing a raincoat. 42%? I don't love those odds, guys. I'm trying it. Check failure, fuck. The girl delves into the magazine, hair covering her face, vision obscured. She cannot see your hand move. Try to grab a package. Any of them. Slip it under your sleeve and... Oh no, I said don't let it fall out with a thump. What did you do? Clerk, did you? The girl stares at the package lying on the floor. It looks a little sad as it lies in the dusty floor. Damaged morale? Fuck. I mean, I didn't just see a middle-aged man, pantless, try to steal a 4 real raincoat, did I? A 4 real, so real is the currency. No, you didn't. I didn't do it. Really? A plastic poncho? The lieutenant sighs and looks away. The clerk stares at you, but she doesn't say a thing for a moment or two. Right. We would need money. A thought occurs. Volition. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them up now. I don't like any of those options. I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. Oh man. No one even likes cops? Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hate. Nothing you can say would make you feel better now. What the fuck? Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Oh man. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that this psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior's officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions. And anyway, police work really burns you out after a while." Satellite Officer Jean Vicmer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Thorson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked. That's all." Right. Sorry, did we lose the game of Disco Elysium? GG. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow, guys, at 7 p.m. UK. Oh man, we lost the game of Elysium. There you go. You see, we should have worn pants. That was the mistake. Shortest playthrough ever. Congrats. Yes, thank you. Did you lose? Yes. I believe we just lost. But hopefully we can load. We lost the game of... yeah, well... yeah. For all intents and purposes, we died it. And also lost like a good amount of progress. That kind of sucks. Okay, let's try going this way instead. Rue de Saint-Ghislain. Fastest stream ever. That was rough. Yeah. Press F to pay respects. Hello, kid.
Kuno's got this!
The boy's throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, never could be Kuno.
Yells the kid. The other kid behind the fence. Sorry, sneeze. I'm not getting into this right now. Hey kid, it's a police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Excuse me?
Love it in the dick!
Whoa. I'm not gonna read that. That's not cool. Perception. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes, and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
That mouth. What the?
The shit himself!
Okay.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Physical instrument. Goddamn right, he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear. I don't have time for this. Great. Let's inspect some of the location here. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Could you not?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pigs come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real. Take another step closer.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
I hate these kids. Can you stop? Fucking hell. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around him does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Very low chance of getting that. God, what is this? Why it's so bad? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one's judging. He's about to blow. The cop's gonna blow, Kuno. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, autosave. Very nice. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposed. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Yo, can we cut down the dude? Turn away. I think that... Didn't he say the stairs were climbable? We could try that. Perception. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Visual calculus. Low chance. What kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. The kind a worker might wear. Get an exact count. Ah. fucked it. How do you take? Okay, take all. Nice. Money gained. Fantastic. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Pile of Eternite. Eternite? What's that? An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite. Okay. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Boom! Check success. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels. That's why they're too orderly. Pull panels aside. Gained experience. What's this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate. Indeed. Indeed, Kim. Let us investigate. A silver plate with traces of bone, yellow powder. The poster says, "Get out of the way or get fucked up." Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. And a way to the roof? Oh, I just realized I'm not showing the best face of my Ryzen. There we go. Oh! Oh, a raincoat. Oh, very good. Hold on, let's examine this. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Okay, well, let's go grab the raincoat before it does, shall we? Policeman cloak. Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back. It's a cop's cloak. Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump? The cloak? I do. I think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, he looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below. Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. Fuck it. Let's try it. YOLO. Yes! Check success. Close your eyes, let your senses take in the world around you. Boom. Morale, bitch. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for the rendezvous with the concrete pavement below. Continue the voyage through the salty air. Very good. I knew you could do it. With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in. Very good. He also did it though, right? He also made the jump. I would wish to equip this. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. What does this door have? Revacol is pronounced Revachol. Okay. That's good to know. The radio is emitting a strange buzzing sound. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrests. Every worker equals member of the board. This is a Dewey typewriter. Standard office file cabinet. Someone left a coffee machine on. My partner is in the way there a little bit. File cabinet. On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Open drawer. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Browse through folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? Browse them. Volition, force yourself to go through the folders. Boom. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht. Water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard. Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debardeur Union. Debardeur. He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. Very good. Take another look at the note. Okay, good. Close. What do we have in the bathroom? It's glasses. Let's go. Equip. -1 drama, +1 visual calculus. Let's go. And some magnesium. Sure, we'll take it. Postcard, Les Jardins. 81. Yeah, I can count in French. Yeah. The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Okay. Well, we've got enough from this. Oh, punch clock, payphone. An imposing combination of punch clock and payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change. No. Not gonna use my money on this. Let's get back out. Collecting rainwater. Very good. Oh, a thought occurs. All around you, great machines in quiescence. White pine trees are printed onto the screen, covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Walled pines. That doesn't look safe. That crane over there. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Valsen. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. This speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard. That's because of the strike we saw earlier, right? Or rather, the strike is due to this. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. I think that's locked. I think that's locked. So apparently we have two things to worry about. One is our health, and the other one is our morale. Currently we have 2 charges. We went to 0, and that's why we killed ourselves. Or, well, we didn't kill ourselves, but we gave up on life. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Needs a little work, right? The anthem. We'll get a bit more tea to go with this.
Container, container, used to be Well Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he didn't notice you. Hi.
Everett, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
You got caught shoplifting, panicked, and gave up. Yes. Let's put more context into that, Idberit. Being a middle-aged man without any pants on, we go into a shop. We try to lift a $4 shitty raincoat. And we're supposed to be a police officer. The clerk is reading this magazine, has hair in front of her face, isn't paying any attention, and yet we fuck it up. Okay? How do you fuck that up? Can you blame him? Wouldn't you have given up after that? I felt like that extra context was needed.
I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. No, of course not.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. And folks.
What's up, Norwegian? Rocking the founder's badge, my dude. Welcome back. We're enjoying the deliciously weird and crazy world of Disco Elysium. Should have hid the code in your pants. We weren't wearing pants, is the thing, right?
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Right. Are you Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, yes. He replies excitedly, I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. Almost forgot about the borscht. What was that about the borscht? Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadin's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Electrochemistry. Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however... What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking? Yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits, makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Hold up, who makes it at the whirling? How long you been playing? We've been going for an hour and a half, so for that long. And we already died in the space of 1 hour. We fucked up. We got caught shoplifting, and our morale hit 0. And we ended up, under a bridge. Just sad story. Yeah. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, sure, mister, sure. The little guy nods. You do that. Yes, sir. Composure. He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along. Where is everyone? Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. We haven't worked for 2 months now. So no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Everhart is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. He pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everhart sent them on nice vacation for a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town, probably drank too much, and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evra telling them to take some time off. Did they kill someone? No, I don't think they killed anyone. The little guy shies away from you. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking. Okay. What's in that container over there? What accent are you going for here? To be honest, it's changed a bit. Originally, I was kind of doing a bit of just a touch of Russian, and now I've transitioned into a very mild French accent, but it kind of goes back and forth. I'm trying to settle on something there. I've got it, but the wife is not letting me go play. Oh no, that sounds kind of wrong, but also not. What's in that container over there? Oh, that one. He looks at the container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Okay. I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union. Oh, you want Mr. Evra? Then he's awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this neighborhood. He coughs, then continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Evrat and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Evrat and Mr. Edgar have went to the same school we did when we were boys. Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man. Oh, Mr. Evrat is where he always is, in his office, of course. He points to the 2 joint containers to your right. Okay. Thank you, my dude. Let's go check it out. The coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. A stair made of pallets is leading up. Fucking hell, he's massive. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. Yeah, I love how they've drawn him there. That's amazing. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair. He says nothing, he simply stares at you. Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome,
Whoa.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
That is not how I pictured his voice in my mind. Nothing worse than lukewarm cold coffee. There is. It's lukewarm beer. Think about that.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debaucheurs Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
I do understand. I also understand that I need to take a short break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys. Be right back. And we're back. Yeah, lukewarm beer is probably the worst possible liquid. How's it going on the game? It's going well. Still trying to figure out what the hell's going on, man. I didn't time you this time. Pretty sure I did it. Pretty sure I made it. Composure. He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair. Esprit de corps. Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? Dubois stuff. You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
He nods. His multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
He returns to his typewriter. Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Good. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the DeBarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Pain threshold. The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically large.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it. Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it. Thank you, Evrard. Take the comically large check.
Don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
What, are we in this man's pocket now?
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. Lost gun. Lost gun.
His lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun. Half-light. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost gun. Oh god, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours? Pat your pockets. Morale critical. Damaged morale. Fuck. Volition. No, did we die? Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, you're fucked. Conceptualization. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right? We have no options. We're dead in the water again. I wish I was... I'm quitting. Fuck me? Please, the rage you have for after we finish the investigation. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. So yeah, we lost again. Dude. Okay, I'm just remembering, we died it. I'm just remembering something critical from Carrick's review, which is quick save. What is the quick save button? Please. Is it F5? Yes. Okay. So we need to always quick save. Okay? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for years. Okay. We understand. Ah, fuck. How are you kidding me? Okay, so at least we have like a quick reload option. I mean, I have to get where I was. which is kind of the problem here. So we're gonna have to just quick save all the time. Like, take a step, quick save. Fail a check, quick load. I refuse. I'm not gonna lose progress because of a shabby quick save system. Sorry, autosave. What's this autosave system that saves every like 20 minutes? Ah, fuck off. Give me the check. Give me the roll. Have a good night, Ibarit. And no promises there, though. Boom. There we go. Oh. I mean, it's exhausting. We gotta redo all of the stuff. My God. That is brutal, man. Take call. They don't give you any options of like how often to autosave too. I mean, in a game like this, there's no like performance cost to autosaving. Like, it's not like you're running some kind of complex real-time engine. Look at the box. Like, why would you not just autosave after every conversation? You know? Boom, quick save. Go for it. Oh, yes. Boom. Okay, got our code back. Just quick save after every single interaction you ever make. Every breath you take. At least we can run. Okay, that's a little faster, to be honest. We forgot to check this. And that. Take a couple bucks. And we gotta talk to this guy again.
Container! Container!
Okay.
I see you're not
Gonna
a
try
human
to
man, mister.
skip through this.
You get lost. You know what I mean? Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Boom! Check success. Just gonna kind of skip through the dialogue because we've already done this. Has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Okay. What is underneath these red covers? Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Chemicals? Chemicals. Thanks, Leo. So that's dialogue we've already done. What's that container over there? Okay. Thank you, Leo. Quick save. Okay, we're more or less back to where we were. Talk to the fat dude. Stale, lukewarm coffee.
Welcome. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can be good.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
Sure.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the DeBarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Damaged health due to bad chair.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. Pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Welcome back.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
So he offers us the check. It's 25 real. I will take the check without saying it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No, it's cool.
Cool? Wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Okay.
Lost gun. Lost gun.
Half-light again. So our morale is super low. That doesn't worry me at all that we don't know where our gun is. Who cares if I've lost my gun and the love of my life? Damaged morale again. Are you kidding me? We're dead again? So how can we pass that? No matter what we do, we get that. So we can't take money from him? If we take the money, our thing goes total nuts. Okay. Alright then, let's try a different option. Talk to him.
Well, I'd offer you my hand.
You go ahead.
Okay, I'd rather stand.
Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equal. Very well. I too, should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd
Okay, let's just leave for now. I don't know how to pass that dialogue. How did our morale get so low? I don't get it. Okay, let's circle back. Check out some of the other places in town. Or we could go down this way. Crane control panel, a rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked allumer and éteindre. Éteindre means understand, and allumer, I think, means like illuminate, are faded with use. It seems... No, sorry, éteindre is extend, I believe. And allumer, maybe it's contract. A container is attached to its hook block. Extend. Oh shit, that was loud. The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still. Allumer. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. Éteindre means to turn off. Thank you. And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance, but the crane can rest again. The crane can rest again now that its purpose has been fulfilled. What do you mean? Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. Now it will rest. Kim says, I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying. What's up, Danny? It's going well, man. You were in the meeting? We died. We died, though. But it is going well. We should go and check out the container in case we unlocked something. Cargo container door. Before you stands a cargo container. Kim, I think there's something about this container. You do? Because I don't. Why not? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? It was hanging from the crane. You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We're not here to interact with containers. Knock on door. Oh. Fuck me, that's loud. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. Open door. You attempt to turn the handle to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. Alright. So we're not gonna be able to open that. Let's keep going a little bit in this direction, see what we got. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door is René Arnaud. Kim, I'm gonna take a quick look inside. If you must. But please hurry, we're pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Take the picture. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in the street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera. Nice stream, mate, but I need to go have fun. Thank you, Bearded Cyanide, for catching the stream today. Always a pleasure. Take care. Why did you take that? Something about this man piques my interest. I think it can be a side thing. Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to access any of that stuff. Okay. Oh, I just remembered, man. We didn't see any of the stuff in here. Yet. Because we didn't save after. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly go through this. Boom! We got that. Look at the note. Already seen that. Close the drawer. So we need to go back and talk to Leo about that note just to get that dialogue. And oh yeah, I forgot, we got sunglasses here too. That's good. And postcard. Door is locked. Okay. Actually, I just remembered, 1 second. I think if we get if we get a card from that machine, maybe we can open the door with it, because it says you need like a card to open the door, right? Let's take a look here. It doesn't, okay, it doesn't say it again, but it's 10 cents, so let's try it. Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Check failure. It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Useful patterns? Doubtly. Undoubtedly, no. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay. We didn't get it. That's okay. So we need to get the dialogue from Lenny, I think. It was not this way. Okay, we can do it later. I really just want to explore some other area right now. Although I don't know if we can. Can we get up here? No. Because we jumped down, so there's no way to go back. We gotta find a way around. I don't think there's any fast travel or anything. That would be pretty nice. Good old
Oh, hey,
Leo.
mister. I need to be back to talking to Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice
Leo,
said
in
when
the
she opened
future, can we
bathhouse
keep
in the
this
basement of my
greeting
apartment
shorter?
building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And a lot of folks really did keep coming back.
So Mr. Mañana, which means tomorrow in Spanish, did the alcohol stuff. And it's a side quest. Good. Is there like a way, like if we go in here and then out the back, maybe there's a way to get back in town from here? Let's see. Let's do a quick save. Nope, no way there. We know if we continue our conversation with him, we're gonna lose. So we gotta find a way out of here. keep walking that way. We can try pressing the other button, see what happens. Nothing happens. So how do we get out of here then? Can we go down the stairs? No. Can't go anywhere in there. Down here? I am lost. Because we jumped down here. So I don't see how we would be able to get through. The only way would be through here and then opening that door. But we need some kind of card to get through. We can try again. Now we're missing some kind of card, man. Okay, I think that might be a good moment to leave it. My voice is hurting a little bit because of all of that reading. And so we'll reconvene here tomorrow, I think. At the usual time, 7 p.m. As long as everything goes right, I should maybe have my new build already assembled. I'll keep you guys updated. Make sure you're in our Discord. There's a link for that down below. And you can also follow this link in chat. Hold on, that didn't get typed. Make sure you join, because it's a very nice place to be. And with that, we'll leave it off today. Let's go to Twitch and see who we have currently streaming, so we can go say hi to one of our friends. Let's see. People that we follow. Don't really have anyone we know. Aside from Truey, which is truly a pretty good streamer. Came across her stream recently. And she does a lot of Nintendo stuff. Which is kind of cool because it's stuff that I don't cover on the channel too much. So I think you guys are gonna like her. She's very, very nice and has a very good looking setup as well. So guys, let's reconvene here tomorrow. I'll keep you posted about how the new build goes. Wish me luck. And as always, we'll thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.